So the keto diet has become increasingly popular over the last years, and it's known as one of the more effective diets for losing fat. So you might think this is beneficial in the world of streetlifting and calisthenics, where being lean is absolutely an advantage. But there is one big problem with the keto diet I want to discuss. So let's get right into it. The keto diet is a low-carb, high-fat diet. I've experimented with it a bunch myself, I've been on it for multiple months now in the past, and I think there are both pros and cons to it. Now firstly, the keto diet is great for mental clarity, because you know that brain fog and sort of tiredness you get after a big filling meal with a lot of carbohydrates? Well, that's sort of gone on the keto diet. You feel a lot less brain fog, and you have just a greater mental sort of acuity and sharpness to you. So this is great if you're a high achiever, if you're a high performer in any type of job, or even if you're just working a 9-to-5 job and you like that high performing sort of clarity to your mind. Also, another positive for the ketogenic diet is that you store less water weight because you eat lower amounts of carbs, and also the lower amounts of carbs and the higher amounts of fat means that your body can reach a state of ketosis where you burn ketones as opposed to glucose for energy. So this helps you burn fat, and in this sense it's a great idea if you want to lean up and reduce weight. However, something that's worth keeping in mind is that quite a few people find it unsustainable or difficult to become consistent on the ketogenic diet because so many of our treats and the foods we might enjoy, whether it's pasta or pizza or a bunch of snacks, are all very carb heavy foods, so it is worth keeping in mind. The biggest problem with the ketogenic diet is as follows. When I do strength training and when I coach my clients in strength training sessions, I recommend that people eat a big filling meal before and after their workouts, and I recommend this meal absolutely containing carbohydrates. So that's a bit of a problem in terms of keto. By the way, if you're a 9-to-5 worker as I am, and as most of my clients happen to be, you might find it really beneficial with small tips like this video right here that you can easily implement to have more effective strength training sessions. So if that sounds like you, click the link down below to join my free email newsletter for daily tips. So all things considered, I would not recommend you going fully in on the ketogenic diet if you want to maximize the return on investment from your streetlifting, your calisthenics, or just generally your strength training sessions. But something that people tend to bring up in the context of the keto diet is intermittent fasting. So if you are someone that's curious about the utility of intermittent fasting, as someone who's interested in gaining strength using streetlifting, and perhaps you're working a 9-to-5 job, so you're already expending a lot of your energy, whether that be mental or physical energy at work, I'd recommend that you check out this video right here, where I go over how you can combine these different elements.